Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, number 37.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ready to go now. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brett Butler. In the dirt, and we're underway from St. Louis. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. And he chases that one. 1 out in the top of the first.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
So up next, Robbie Thompson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. A little bit low.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
1-2 now. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Here's the Brewers lineup put together by Craig Counsell. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the left field line, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up in second.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Kevin Mitchell. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Now the 0-1. Fought off foul. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Brewers strand one, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And on the hill in this one, Don Robinson. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's going to be number 22. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Way high. The pitch. On a line out towards center. Snags it on the run. 2 down. Number 5. Next up for the Cardinals. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Now this is in the air down the line. Mitchell brings it in with a nice running grab. And down in order go the Cardinals. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Williams. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the pitch.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And now the count is even. Ball to strike. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball four.
Ball four.
Digging in, number 3. Outfield playing pretty shallow. In there for strike 1. In the air, left side, Taguchi moving under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 21.
Next for Milwaukee, Maldonado. Base knock right field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Terry Kennedy. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Slap the other way, foul. Second inning here, no score. Checks his swing, now to appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Jose Uribe. Strike 1.
0-1 for count.
Here's your 1. Hot shot to third. Out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in St. Louis, and now Jim Edmonds.
The center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
And a pitch. In the air, right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt doubled off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
And now, number 27. And that's in for a strike. Oh, 1 down. And the slider just misses. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Out to short, Uribe. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Juan.
And now the right fielder, Juan Encarnacion. And it bangs up against the wall. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Ronnie Belliard will hit next. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Just off the outside part of the plate. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now Molina at the plate. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. And the infield fly is called.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Taguchi.
Shu Taguchi digs in now. And that's in there for strike 1. Started after it, appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. And the righty deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Nice grab on the run. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in St. Louis, top half of the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Brett Butler. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And it's even up.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The batter number 6.
Next for the Brewers, Robbie Thompson. 0 for 1 so far. Thompson getting the start at second, batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Will Clark up now for the Brewers. Doubled in his first AB. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's the ball. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And he dodges that fastball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Kevin Mitchell in the Milwaukee on deck circle. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Kevin Mitchell struck out looking at his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Next offering is down low, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Hard on the ground to first. To second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 22. Robinson back to work. And that one is inside ball 1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And next is the designated hitter, Chris Duncan. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner leads away at second, and it's fouled away. That missed inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air to left down the line. Mitchell under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, number 5.
Number 5 next up for the Cardinals. Flied out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. That's a hit. Maldonado fires it to the plate. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
1 down. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Jim Edmonds. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that's a little high. Edmonds goes 6'1", 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now 2-2. The pitch. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Matt Williams. And the right-hander back to work. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Chop to the left side. The tag, and he's out. Number 3 up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Up now for Milwaukee, Maldonado. Single to right in his first trip. The other way. Encarnacion snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Terry Kennedy.
Now the catcher up to hit, Terry Kennedy. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
The 1-0. And another ball.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Jose Uribe up next. Here's a 3-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Left-hand hitter waits. He swings and fouls one off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
On the ground to first. And it gets by him.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Now here is Jose Uribe. And the 0-1. And delivers outside. Corners are occupied with 2 down. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Tosses the first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Brewers strand a couple, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, number 27. The wind of the pitch. In the air on the infield, Thompson settles underneath it, makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Encarnacion.
So digging in, Juan Encarnacion singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one off the outside edge. Here comes a pitch. And that one hit to first. Fair ball.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
One gone, runner at first. Now up for St. Louis, Ronnie Belliard. And that's in there for strike one. At the belt and fires. Strike two.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's inside.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And a pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Mitchell under this one. And there's two down.
Now batting, number 4.
And up next for St. Louis, Molina. First time up was a pop out. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a strike. The 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. One and two here. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. And there's ball four.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Taguchi batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Off the plate, 1-1. And now 1-2.
Two strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Brings it in for the third out. No runs, a hit, two left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now the center fielder, Brett Butler. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That one misses in the dirt.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
There's the strike. The pitch. And strike two.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Here's the 2-2. And there's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Here's the second baseman, Robbie Thompson. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Runner at first with no outs here. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The first baseman, number 22.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Next for Milwaukee, Will Clark. Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. Back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Kevin Mitchell. Ball 1 low.
Count 1-0.
Runner at third, 2 away. This one in the air, right field. Encarnacion should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. John Shammy with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, number 87. And a pitch. That one is upstairs.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Next pitch is popped up. 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Started after it, appeal to third, and yes he did. That's a swing according to Gary Simmons. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Popped up right side. Clark settles underneath it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. And that one a little bit high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Righty delivers. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. High fly ball, right field. Maldonado on his way over. In the air to make the catch. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in St. Louis, top 6. And here is Matt Williams. The wide to kick the pitch. Williams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. That's a little bit low.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
In the air, foul off first. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 3.
Next to hit, number 3. 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, number 21.
Next for the Brewers, Maldonado. Maldonado in his 8th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That clips the corner.
0-2.
The 0-2. And downstairs.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 1-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
The center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Robinson back to work. Just missed. That's down and in. Just missed. Three-oh down. There's a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
3-2 now. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, number 27.
Number 27 getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
One strike.
That one out to right. Maldonado has this one sized up, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
And now here is Juan Encarnacion. In there, and it's 0-1. Fly ball to right. Maldonado drifts towards it, and that is that. Redbirds down quietly. They're up 2-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, and here's the catcher, Terry Kennedy. The pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals, Josh Hancock. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Johnson, the lefty, warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Right side, Belliard. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Jose Uribe up now for the Brewers. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Left field. That drops in, plays it on a hop.
The batter, the center fielder.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Brett Butler up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nice job behind the plate there. And now 1-2. The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Grounder might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Ronnie Belliard. The right-hander back to work. On the inside corner for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Jeff Brantley appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 14, a left-hander, also throwing. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Clark hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 4.
Molina next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Off the plate inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
There's a strike, 3-1. And the right-hander deals. Popped up. Clark right there to make the grab. And there are 2 down.
Shu Taguchi.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Shu Taguchi. In the air out towards right center. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Don Robinson won't go any further, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Jeff Brantley will take over here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Brantley.
Number 22 next up for the Cardinals. First offering misses the mark. Kicks and deals. Lined into left center, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Runner at first with 2 away. Chris Duncan, the next to hit. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, now Robbie Thompson. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch, and he just misses. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Wayne Wright, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The first base is number 22.
Will Clark up now for the Brewers. That one pushed foul. Yoan. And that one ripped into right. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now the left fielder, Kevin Mitchell. On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to second for 1. And yet another twin killing. Their 4th of the day, and it ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, number 5.
First baseman, number 5.
The wind of the pitch. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Maldonado coming on. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jim Edmonds. Next up for the Cardinals. First offering, and it just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And now 2-0. And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Next offering is outside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with one gone. Number 27 next up for the Cardinals. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
That smash towards center. Butler puts the squeeze on that one, and that will end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here in St. Louis, all set to start the ninth in this one. The batter now, Matt Williams. And he deals. That one inside, and that's ball one. And that's in there at the knees.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Williams tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now the DH, number 3. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Ouch, that one drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Maldonado up now for the Brewers. Clips the corner. That's strike one. Now 1-1. And the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. pitch. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 37 out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Wayne Wright.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the catcher, Terry Kennedy. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? No.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
One out. Runners at first and second. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. Maldonado headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
He's 2 outs away. Up now for Milwaukee, Jose Uribe. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he lays one down the left side. Rolls across the diamond. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
The center fielder, number 2, Brett Butler.
So the lineup flips over. Next for Milwaukee, Brett Butler. Trying to deliver as the hero. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Lined, and that's a base hit. Kennedy rounds third, headed for the plate. Play at the plate, got it! And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon